Hello, friend, and welcome to quiz number 7 of Audio 4. This is it. Okay, so this is titled Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. Kind of a little bit of history, a little bit of present day stuff, and a little look into the future. I guess you gotta have this in a book, and I prefer it here at the end rather than in the beginning, feeling like I have to slog through it about, Edison and telephones. But let's go back and learn a couple of names, learn a little history. But the first of which, though, is Nikola Tesla. So he's pretty cool, right? He introduced us to alternating current, right? If you were in the audio or the electronics class, and I do that all the time, yeah. So, yeah, Nikola Tesla, alternating current. Stereo mic techniques, they go back to a guy named Alan Blumlein. And if you remember back when, I think in Audio 1, we talked about stereo mics, and there's one that we call the Blumlein technique, and that's the two figure 8 mics at a 90-degree angle. All right, Mary C. Bell was possibly the first woman sound engineer. I think it says possibly in the book, but I took it out for there. Let's give it to her. Good enough. Now, in the 1980s, Porta Studios became affordable to the general masses. Yeah, so I think I have you pick between the different decades. 1980s is when I first saw one, and they became good enough. So the next thing, though, is integrated circuits, IC, and they are the foundation of the modern digital age, right? That's processing stuff right now to make this video. Right. DigiDesign first created the cost-effective studio in a box. So just the DAW, right? A computer-based recording equipment. All right. Now retro devices, the 1176s and any of these old pieces of gear that we might be interested in, they can be made into plugins, right? They can be modeled, and now you can have as many as you want and not have to do all of the actually annoying hard work of dealing with hardware devices. But we can debate that later. All right. Now, today's retro reverence is a newfound respect for the tried and true techniques in recording. So at least that's the upside that he is saying, that, right, the people who are interested in the old-timey way of recording in a big studio, at least they're also involved in the techniques and how to do those sorts of things. So that knowledge is getting passed on in a way that it might not otherwise be. All right. And apps bring the on-the-go iWorld into the studio. And yeah, it's true. In the MIDI class, I made you guys record using a phone or a tablet or something, right? That it's a technology that has caught up to the point where we can make good music. It's not just a toy anymore. And lastly, it is true that the digital audio has and will continue to become more portable, more virtual, and more powerful. Should become less expensive. But still, like the kangaroo says, at these prices, I'm not surprised.